I landed in Sydney with a single backpack and no concrete plans. Just a return ticket 3 months away and a restless need to see something different. My friends thought I was crazy for going solo, but I felt something else. Free. I walked across the harbor bridge at dawn and watched surfers below slicing through cold water. But it was in Byron Bay, under a bleeding orange sunset at Cape Byron Lighthouse, where things shifted. I met a fellow traveler from Sweden, and we danced barefoot on the beach during a drum circle. We talked about life, purpose, and how travel makes you feel like yourself for the first time in years. But the next morning she left, and I was solo again. That's the nature of travel. Constant beginnings and endings. On Fraser Island, I joined a group tour, just for a break from my own thoughts. Swimming in Lake Mackenzie's electric blue waters, I began to understand the rhythm of the land. One night, I sat under the Milky Way with a fire crackling and realized I wasn't lonely. I was learning how to be alone well. I flew to Alice Springs and rented a beat-up camper van. The Outback is brutal and beautiful, an endless horizon, red dirt that gets into your soul. I camped near Uluru, waking before dawn to see the rock glow red, then gold, then quiet again. At night, the silence was so complete it felt alive. I wrote long letters to myself asking questions I didn't expect to answer. Driving along cliffs that plunge into crashing waves, I pulled over often, just to breathe it all in. I stopped in small coastal towns where nobody knew me, ate fish and chips with strangers. In a quiet hostel in Apollo Bay, a storm rolled in. We gathered with candles and shared stories. We weren't trying to impress, we just were. I ended my trip in Western Australia. I snorkeled with whale sharks off Ningaloo Reef and cried afterward, not because it was scary but because I felt so small and so completely alive. The country's vastness mirrored something inside me, a reminder that I didn't need to have it all figured out. Solo travel in Australia didn't give me answers, it gave me space. Space to be uncertain, to meet versions of myself I hadn't encountered before. Just a backpack, a horizon, and the courage to walk toward it.